Hello and welcome to my video. In today's video, we're going to be talking a little bit about the soul aspect, what it is and why does it matter. So just a little bit of background information for you guys. As I'm sure you all know, we all have a soul aspect. It is one of the many, many aspects that we have that comprise our amazing energetic system or structure, if you want to call it that. So way back in our spiritual history, a very, very long time ago, uh, we were we were in oneness. We were in oneness with Source. We were in oneness with Spirit. We were in oneness with love. So that's our true spiritual nature. Okay. However, it gets a little boring being in oneness. Okay. And so our spirit then creates a condensed version of itself, which we refer to as the soul aspect. And so the soul aspect is the aspect of our energy that's very concerned or attached to, you could even say, its karmic learning, its karmic agenda. So at a certain point in time, the soul will make a decision about what it's going to be, what kind of learning it's going to engage in. It very much like if you were going to university, you would go and choose a course of study. You would choose the subjects. Soul goes through a very similar process. So it will decide, for example, you know what, in this next lifetime, I'm going to go and learn a little bit about anger, or I'm going to learn about depression, or I'm going to learn about boundaries, and so on. And so this then sets up for the soul something called the soul contract. Now, if you are a visual person like myself and you would like to see a little bit about what that might look like, I'm actually going to bring up my soul contract chart. So this is a part of the numerology system that I work with, but it's quite interesting. So I'm going to share that now. I just need to get my screen going here, and hopefully I can find it. There we go. All right, so here we have the soul contract. As you can see there, we have two levels of learning. We learn on both a physical and a spiritual level. Okay, we're learning on both levels all the time. And if you look at the right-hand side triangles, you can see we have the physical karmic aspects and the spiritual karmic aspects. These all contain what we call programming. This is what the soul has agreed to work on during the lifetime. Okay. And as I mentioned earlier, the soul can be very, very attached to its karmic agenda. Sometimes it doesn't want to deviate from its karmic agenda. You know, it can be quite hell-bent on sticking to what it decided it was going to learn in the lifetime. Now, as you can see there, we also have talents or gifts. These are given to us to help us overcome the karmic challenges. And once we begin to work on our karmic stuff and we clear enough of that programming out, which could take an entire lifetime, it obviously moves a lot quicker if you're working a lot on yourself and you're using tools such as spiritual response therapy. That can really speed the process up. So we work through that karmic programming, either experientially or, as I say, if you're working with something like SRT, that can really accelerate the process. And the more we work on those karmic aspects, the more we unlock the positive side of those frequencies. And provided we work enough on the karma and we unlock the positive frequencies within that karma, we then are able to work on the goal aspects of the chart. That's a little aside. I could probably talk for hours on this system of numerology, but this video is primarily about the soul aspect, so that you have an understanding about what the soul is up to and why it's important. So the good news, though, is that we do have something called spiritual response therapy, which is an amazing spiritual healing modality that can be used to clear out all of that karmic agenda that the soul has come to work through in this lifetime. And as we do that, we then begin to open up more to the positive potentials that are there. We can change our consciousness so that we're not just running our lives on autopilot, or that the programming we agree to work through is not, just ruling our lives and creating havoc for us. All right, so that's a little bit about the soul aspect. I really hope that you found this video helpful and informative. In the next few videos I'll be posting, there will be more information about spiritual response therapy. You'll also have an opportunity to see me working with some clients in a full session, so that might be of interest. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like or subscribe button below, and I hope to see you sometime soon. Thank you very much.